Okay, I am back. Fortunately, Prince of Persia 2 just was not being very cooperative, and I will work on that because I do want to get that game on stream. But gonna have to sort out a few things, I think, because there was too much repetition. It wasn't very conducive to being entertaining unless you literally just want to listen to me talk, which some people might, but it'll probably be more fun, for me anyway, to play something that we will actually be making progress in. So we are going to go ahead and play some Castle Adventure. And we will definitely be playing through the entirety of the game because it is a very short game. And it is also a very old game. It came out in 1984. So it's not older than me, but it almost is. So I'll come back to our lovely DOS box. I will, oops, actually need the backslash for that. And get ready for some amazing music, if you can even call it that. But seriously, this is one of the first games I can ever remember playing, and I am super happy to do a quick run through of it right now. Oh yeah. These screens always cracked me up too. Like so many old DOS games would always have like, this game is free, but if you would like to send a contribution, then here's my address. You can like literally just mail me your contribution, $10 suggested. This is by no means the only game I can remember that had this. This is just how it was back in the day. So, excellent nostalgia there. And now we really will hear the intro. So here we go. Oh yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed that because it is pretty much the only music in the game, if you can even call it music. And that's not even MIDI. That is PC speaker, or at least emulated PC speaker in this case. I will go to the instructions just for fun. You are trapped in a deserted castle and you must escape. It is rumored that the castle is full of treasures. Can you find them all? Use the cursor keypad to move your man around the rooms. To pick up a visible item, just run into it. To pick up an item not displayed on the screen, use the command get. More on that later. To attack monsters, just run into them, but only if you have a weapon. The computer accepts most two-word commands. There are 83 rooms and 13 treasures. To see the high score, look at the wall in the courtyard. One hint, look at everything carefully. Definitely true. Save a game, type save file, load a game, load. Back in the day, I don't think we even knew you could save or load. Mind you, this is such a short game that it's almost inconsequential. So I will, in fact, hit P to play now. And welcome. So this is how it works. So I don't know if I should read the description of every room because that might slow things down, but we will at least for a few, and certainly for the first room here. You are in the castle courtyard. To the north is a large doorway. To the south is a large gate. So, this is kind of, while we do move around like this, you also have the text prompt, which allows you to do things such as look gate. It looks very strong. Look wall. Writing on the wall says Zealpath with 1550, which I believe is a perfect score from, some time way back when I played. So, here we go. I shall. The other thing is, of course, like if you were to mistype things, then it won't work, which I might do just for fun. Like if I said look and forgot the K and I said wall, then get that lovely error sound. Classic DOS. So anyway, here we go. Actually, you know what? I need to turn the cycles down now for this one. So I'm glad I actually bothered to look that up because now I know how to do it. So Just killing the cycles a little bit. So you are in the entrance room. Exits are to the north and south. You're in the welcome hall. This room is used to welcome guests. There are large archways in all four walls. You're in the east ballroom. There are archways to the north and west, a spiral staircase in one corner. So, see this U here? That means a staircase which goes up. Because there's, this is basically like an ASCII game. There's no graphics really. Everything is just a character from DOS. You're in the east dining room. The large opening to the east leads to the garden patio. You're in the castle museum. This room was once decorated with many artifacts, including one which is still here, which is this sword, which I will pick up. So if I type INV, we can see my inventory. You can see that I have a sword. It looks sharp, and I'm going to need that because it is time for the first fight of the game. The snake. And he's dead. So I'm now you're in the north end of the castle garden. It is overgrown with bushes. There's also a lamp here, which I will pick up. Look, lamp. It's lit magically. I don't know why I know that, but apparently I do. You're in the south end of the castle garden. In the center is a fountain. Look, fountain. The fountain is filled with water, but you can't see in it. I always found that to be a weird description, but then again, apparently the guy who made this game was like 16 when he made it, so there's some interesting grammar at times. You're in the central hall. Exits are in all directions. There is a large spiral staircase in the middle. So again, the 4 U's, those correspond to stairs. I'm actually going to turn the cycles down just a little bit more because the snake seemed like it maybe died, or seemed like it was going a little bit fast. And this is actually one of those classic things that I remember about this game is as we got newer computers, it actually became impossible to play this game because it would run too fast and the enemies would just instantly kill you. But thanks to DOSBox, I can actually slow down the cycles and emulate, the equivalent of what I guess probably would be a 286 or something like that. So I've gone up the stairs. You are in the annex hall. There's a large spiral staircase in the middle. We knew that. Here's the helmet. You're in the guards hall. This room was once used to honor members of the Royal Guard, so I will pick up the helmet. Look, helmet. It looks tough. Wear helmet. Okay, I'm wearing it. Believe it or not, you actually do have to type that. If you do not do that, you will not get the benefits of the helmet. Which is basically just, there are no stats in this game, but by wearing the helmet, your chances of dying are significantly reduced. So you can think of it as a defensive buff. You're on a balcony looking over the castle gardens. Oh, can I? Oh, I think look, gardens. There is a big gem in the garden fountain. Who knew? I will go back. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, we can fight. Okay. Yeah. I have the helmet now, so we will fight this ogre. Strike the ogre strikes you, you kill the ogre, yeah. It's still kind of too fast, but basically, as long as you're holding down the direction in which you're being attacked, you will kill the thing. The only way you won't is because of the reason I mentioned before, where if you don't slow it down to, essentially the equivalent of a computer that in 1984, it will run too quickly. And then you'll just instantly die. But no need to worry about that, because that's not going to happen. But more on that fountain, because it said it's a large ruby in the middle of the fountain. Now, I knew that it was there. I could have just done this before, but I want to demonstrate, how the game was meant to be played. So now that I know that there is, in fact, this ruby in here, I can actually say get ruby. Possible. Now I'm confused. Oh, wait, not ruby, gem. Get gem. Done. So inv look gem. It looks expensive. Cool. So there are many, like some of the items are practical, like the sword, the lamp, the helmet. The gem, that's just a trinket, but I mean that's what this game is about basically, is collecting everything. So, well, I mean technically it's about escaping from the castle, but it's about both. Collecting everything, escaping from the castle. Okay, we've been up here already. Also, while I'm here. Oh, actually, I don't think I can do this yet. Oh, yeah, no. Drink water. Don't, yeah, no. Don't yet. But yeah, once I get the flask, that's what I need. Because the flask is actually like, there is, you can't see it, but you actually do have health in this game. I mean, I haven't taken very much damage or anything like that, but it does exist. So at some point we'll want to drink just to be safe. Although, as I recall, you can easily make it through the game without ever doing that, because I don't think I even knew you could do that back in the day. In fact, a lot of what I know about this game, because I mean, I was a kid straight up when I was playing this game, was my parents got this game from some friends of theirs, and like they'd played through it and they knew how to, look and all that stuff. And I remember like my parents went out for dinner with them one night, and like they came back and they were all excited to show me and my brother like how to actually play this game, because we'd had it for a long time, but we didn't know really about like looking and all that stuff because we were just too young. So I actually have some fond memories of my parents kind of showing me like what to actually do in this game. Not that either of them are gamers. They knew me and my brother would love it, so they actually like kind of took it seriously, like trying to learn from their friends. And okay, so fancy goblet. You're in the west dining room. There are two doorways to the north and archways to the east and south. So just grab that fancy goblet. Look, goblet. It's another trinket. And I'm just going to go ahead and okay, drop. So what we want to do is for the items that are just trinkets, we drop them here in the starting area, because we actually have very limited inventory space. Even back in 1984, limited inventory space, totally a thing. Oh shit! Okay, that's okay. The ogre's there. We'll fight him in just a sec. Come from this angle just to be super safe. Yeah, see, you strike the ogre, the helmet helps. Yeah, killed the ogre. Okay, awesome. So I believe that actually takes care of both ogres in the game. There's two ogres, two demons, a few other things. We'll get there. You're in the west ballroom. There are archways to the north and east. Spiral staircase in one corner. Go up that. Hourglass. Here's another trinket. In the west end of the upper hall, there's a staircase leading down. Here's... oh shit. Wow. Okay. I actually did die there. Alright. Well, clearly I need to take my own advice. Maybe I should reduce the cycles even more. Maybe a little more. Okay. Now, I can easily... you know what? Maybe that was... yeah, I think we've maybe reduced the cycles a little bit too much now. It's interesting, really. Maybe we'll just try 500 cycles. Yeah, this seems pretty normal. Oops. Okay, so I'm getting the sword, I'm killing the snake. Problem. Get my lamp. I will get the gem this time because I've already demonstrated how that works. Goblet will take as well. Just go ahead and drop those. So drop gem. Oh, picked it up by accident. Go like that. Yeah, drop gem. Drop goblet. Alright. So we're going to want to grab the helmet again. That's very important. Got it. And I need to get the flask, and I don't remember where it is, which is great. I'm glad that I don't remember it, because that makes it even. Struck the demon strike you. Magic wand, that's important. You know what? I didn't do a wear helmet. It still said the helmet helped, though, so maybe that is just for fun. I'm not sure. You were in the Knights Hall. This room was once used to honor the King's Knights. Hourglass, take that. You were in the center of the upper hall. There is a statue of the king in the middle. Look, a statue. The statue is wearing a necklace. That's why you have to do this, right? So get necklace. I mean, I could have just done get necklace, but again, context. This is why we play the game. What fun would it be if I was just doing stuff? So what can I drop? I can drop the hourglass. Do a look hourglass first, maybe. It's made of gold. What else? I can drop the wand for now. Yeah, I can drop the necklace too. So drop wand and drop necklace. We will need those later, and you will see why. That reminds me, when I was sort of conceiving the idea of streaming this, I kind of wanted to. I thought it might be fun to have to play some music from other games in the background, just to kind of be fun. But I don't know. Maybe I can just be enough entertainment by myself. So, where is the flask? Oh, I think it's here, actually. Okay. You're in the chef's quarters. There's a small desk and a bed here. Look, bed. It's old. Some of these descriptions. Look, desk. There is a wine flask on top. So that's it. Okay, so get some flask. Look, flask. It's empty. Exactly. We can't be having that. There's no wine, but as you may recall, there was a fountain. So, in order to ensure that we don't die again, I will say fill flask. Done. So look flask. It's filled with water. Drink water. That was good. I feel much better now. Fill flask. So now we can heal. I mean, again, there's no actual HP, but there is a hidden counter keeping track of how much damage you've taken. And as you saw earlier, which actually kind of caught me off guard, but you most certainly can die quite easily. So I will make sure to just stay topped up, and it won't be a problem. So here's it's an ogre, not a problem. Been here already. I know there's a demon up here. Maybe we'll. I shouldn't be spoiling things like that. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, so anyway, you are in a corridor, and there is a vampire here. I approach the vampire. The vampire is blocking your way. He can't be hurt, but he also doesn't want to fight. Look, vampire. The vampire looks mean. Despite that, he does not want to fight. I think I go downstairs here. Okay, drink water, just to be safe. And then you are in the anteroom. Here people waited for an audience with the king. It was once lined with benches. Demon. In the now timeless words of my brother, you strike the demon strikes you. But, killed the demon. Also grab this crown. Look, crown. It's made of gold. Again, the descriptions aren't always that creative. You are in the throne room. There's a large throne at one end of the room. Look, throne. The throne is made of stone. You drop off some goodies here and fill the flask. Yep. Is it now? Do I not need to refill it? Interesting. Well, we've already established that I obviously can't remember things. Look, table. It's made of stone. You are in the storage room. There are 2 large shelves in the middle and a small staircase in one corner. Look. Shelves. They're made of wood. The bat. Bat dies in like 2 seconds. You are in the royal wine cellar. It is filled with many barrels. At one end is a large metal door. But I can't get through the door because it's locked. Look, door. It looks very strong. Look, barrels. They look. Yeah. See, pretty much everything that he bothers to type into the description of a room actually is something you can look at. The descriptions aren't always that interesting, but I mean, conceptually, it's kind of ahead of its time. The crown now. Just all the trinkets. Only have room for like 6 things. So you know what? I don't think I looked at the crown. Now I do. Yeah, maybe I did. Crown. Not that the descriptions are very interesting anyway. Okay. Let's see if we can keep this. Silver bars. That's another trinket. Look, bars. They look expensive. You are in a lower battlement. There is a staircase on one end. This is another thing I can remember going through. I can remember going through this with my mom, like very specifically, because we would always get lost in the battlements because it's like there's a staircase going up and down here. So it's like you can go down, but then you can go up, and then you can go up, down. It's really not that confusing, but to a kid who was less than 10 years old, it kind of was. Trying to decide how old I would have been when we actually beat the game. Still probably less than 10 years old, to be honest. Anyway, super fond memories, so that's why we're here. You're in an upper battlement. There's a staircase in one corner. So there are a few trinkets we just want to pick up here. Go up now. I know that. Oh yeah, so now we're on the castle wall, so we're kind of like. I think we have something. Yes, we do. The rubies. Ah! Here's a classic. The rubies. This is one of the more glaring spelling mistakes. Rubies with a Y instead of IE. Look, rubies. Yeah, we know. We know. So I'm going to drop out both the silver bars and the rubies. They're not the rubies, they are the rubies. Drop bars, drop rubies. Way too entertained by that. But what can I say? It's what they are. Alright, so we're back on the castle wall. Now we're up in like one of the towers. Ah, this is a cool room. You're in the sorcerer's quarters. 2 beds and a large mirror, all that is left. Unfortunately, I did not bring what I need for this room, so back. Kind of trying to make sure we just clean up the trinkets first. Up, and then up again. There's the harp. It's nice being able to see chat as it comes in, I must say. But yeah, I don't know. The rubies thing just cracks me up. But who knows? Maybe in this fictitious Ugh, words. Maybe in this fictitious universe, they don't, rubies is not spelled with an IE. So we are at the top of the East Tower. We have the harp here. This is quite important, as we will see. Look, harp. Play harp. Ah, yeah. Do that a third time. Okay. Now, there is actually a reason for that, which we will get to. And we already checked the, yeah, we've been there. Down. Think there's anything here. Settlements. Ah, there is a staircase leading down here, but there's also a door here. More on that later. So now we will go back down. Bloop. And, okay, yeah. We should do what we need to do with the harp now. And that... Oh, I take that back. That is not what we do with the harp. The vampire is not, in fact, scared of a harp. Why would a vampire be scared of a harp? You'll see why I did that, though. You are now in the king's room. Or you are in the king's room. It was once furnished, but is now empty. There is a staircase in one corner. I wonder why he made this empty. You are in the king's dressing room. It was once filled with clothes. There's a staircase in one corner. You are in the queen's dressing room. It's once filled with clothes. You're in the queen's bedroom. It's once filled with furnished. Okay. You are in a corridor. There is a staircase at one end. Ah, you are in the purple room. It is decorated all in purple. There is one bed left. Look, bed. It's purple. Okay, as it probably should be. You are in a corridor. You are in the red room. This is decorated all in red. It is mostly empty now, except for two beds. Look, beds. They're red, unsurprisingly. The Holy Cross. Look, cross. It's made of gold. A lot of things are made of gold, apparently. Oh. I think I have enough inventory space to do this properly. You're in the blue room. This room is decorated all in blue. It is now empty except for two beds. Look, beds. They're blue. Shocking, I know. Ah, you're in the yellow room. It's decorated all in yellow. Now it is empty except for a desk and a bed. Look, bed. Shockingly, it is yellow. Look, desk. There's a pair of eyeglasses on top. Do I have enough inventory space? I don't think so. Get glasses. Yeah. I thought I remembered that accurately. That is okay, however, because I have the Holy Cross now. The vampire sees the Holy Cross and disappears. GG, vampire. Revealing the jade figurine, which I can't pick up, which is okay. But again, inventory space is such a pain in the ass in this game. But now that I don't need the cross, we can go ahead and add that to our growing collection. Anything else I can drop? I think I can go ahead and drop the flask too. There's only a handful of fights left. Oh, I can't drop the harp. Cannot drop the harp. I could drop the lamp. I'm going to temporarily drop the lamp. Because we're not going downstairs yet anyway. Oops. Okay, so we'll pick up the jade figurine. It looks expensive, like seemingly everything else. I would actually enjoy writing descriptions for items like that. I think it would actually be fun to have the source code of this game and like modify it to be, I don't know, just I think it would be fun. Always wanted to make games, but all right. Do I want to be here? I don't think so. Might as well drop off the figurine while I'm at it then. Oh, I'm sure. Of that, I am sure. Yeah. Probably would not be terribly difficult to write one's own version of this game. Wouldn't be, oh, that's the second ogre. Just loop around just to be safe. Because if that's necessary. You did. Okay. Demon is also dead. I don't think we want to go up here. We've already been up there. Hey, newsroom. Welcome to 1984. All right, I need to find... This is throwing me off a little bit. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh, I need the glasses. That's what I didn't get. Okay, so look desk, get glasses. Look glasses. They're bifocals. Wear glasses. Okay, I'm wearing. All right. Oh, actually, I think we want to go up here. Yep. Ah, yes, you're in a corridor, and there's a fairy, represented by super advanced plus sign. Look fairy. The fairy looks pretty, but unhappy. Have I got something for you? Play harp. The harp makes beautiful music. The fairy likes the music and leaves. Thanks. Diamond, you are in a totally empty room, except, of course, Diamond. Look, Diamond. Like many other things, it too looks expensive. You are in the king's study. A large wooden desk is all that is left. Look, desk. There is a key on top. Get key? No. Thanks. Look, key. It looks old. Alright, that is definitely what we did. Ah, yes, okay. I think I'm gonna have to go back before I can do this, though. Well, I can tell you, Newsroom, that I am not familiar with Fisher, and I don't believe Ari Fish is either, but she may have it at 50, maybe? I know she doesn't really like fishing, but... chances are she knows more about it than I do, that's for sure. You're in the east end of the King's Library. It is full of shelves. Look, shelves. They're made of wood. In the west end of the King's Library, it is also full of shelves. There's a book on one, which I don't have inventory space for. Get book. Nope. I knew that. The fairy actually respawns, but doesn't matter. So we need to go drop some stuff off. Oh, need to go down there. So we can ditch the diamond. We can also ditch the harp. Anything else? Can we ditch the glasses? I don't remember. I think the glasses are what lets you get the key, so I think we can ditch the glasses. Let's see if I regret this. So, okay, inventory, sword, key, helmet. Yeah. Let me pick up the flask for like 2 seconds. Drink water. Drop. Flask. Okay. Who would mute Newsroom? I just want more Newsroom voice in my life. Okay, so with the key. Oh, okay, actually, hold on, because I think we actually need to grab the. Oh, well, no. No. To go back because of the book. Get book. Look book. It is titled The Gate. Read book. Oh, you can't see well enough. It's all blurry. Now, what could possibly allow us to do that? So I did drop the glasses prematurely. All right, so again, look book is titled The Gate. Look glasses, they're bifocals. Wear glasses. Okay, I'm wearing them. Read book. The book words again. The book reads Wave Scepter. That is going to mean a lot shortly. Drop glasses. Drop book. Sword key helmet. Yep. Okay, so. Well, Newsroom, this game is very, very old. Which, I mean, the reason I'm playing it is just like for the nostalgia factor. Like every time I play this game, I feel like I'm like kid again. But yes, that's true actually, because the game absolutely does require imagination because the graphics are essentially non-existent. So it's kind of like reading a book, I guess, except there's just a little bit of visual. Yeah, I'm getting there. This game came out in 1984. So I was very much less than 10 years old when I first played this game. Now that we have the key, we can actually open this door. Doop. Also, and I think I'm going to do this just for demonstration purposes, drop lamp. This is just to show how this actually. It's too dark to go that way. So that's why we need the lamp. Just for demonstration purposes. So I've opened this door. I actually don't want to go this way just yet because. Yeah, okay. Where do I want to go then? Or is this pretty much the only way left to go? I feel like it might be, actually. So let's get what we need to do this. We need. Actually, you know what? No, let me get this first. Let's do so. Well, you know what? I need all of this actually. Inventory. Lamp, necklace, magic wand, sword key. Yeah, a lot of people remember this game very fondly. No, I can't have both. It's such a pain in the ass. see here. So there's still a few fights, so I can't ditch the sword or the helmet. But okay, drop lamp. Drop necklace. Drop necklace. Thank you. Well, so be it, but if you're saying I'm old, then you're just about as old. Just saying. But you did that. So, did I keep the key on me? Got it. Yeah, I did. Okay. Open door. Okay. Now I can ditch the key because there's only. Yeah, well, but not as old. Well, there's. While that is true, there isn't a huge disparity. Well, darn. Alright, so we can ditch the key now. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, like, this whole inventory thing, it's like Final Fantasy 14 before limited inventory space. That was such a drop key. Alright, did I do a look key? I may not have. It looks old. Okay, drop key. Don't believe we need the key anymore. Hopefully I'm not remembering wrong. So magic wand, sword, helmet, yes. So, okay, let's go get, I believe it's crystal ball. I am having a hard time remembering where that room is. It's not here. Oh, this, I believe this is it. Yeah, okay. You're in the sorcerer's quarters. 2 beds and a large mirror are all that is left. Look mirror. Looks magical. Look beds. Just, they're old. Yeah, what else is new? Okay. Wave wand. Aw, shit. As you wave the wand, there is a puff, with asterisks, I might add, of smoke, revealing a secret passage. Well, I'm right there with you, Newsroom. I mean, I was saying this earlier on Discord, actually. I just cannot be bothered. I cannot do gathering classes. I just can't do it. You are in the sorcerer's secret laboratory with a crystal ball. Ball. In the crystal ball, you see a man in a winding passage waving a wand. Now, what could that mean? I can safely say we are about to find out. Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been very good. I guess I don't have a good way to make a puff sound. Drop crystal ball. Okay, so magic wand, sword, helmet. I also need lamp, and I also need the necklace, and this is very important actually. On the back it says protection from traps. Wear necklace. Okay, I'm wearing it. So I will have to try to give some context to that as we go, but you're now going into the basement. We've opened this door already, so we don't need to bring the key with us. You're in a long passageway. I remember the first time I got here, this was kind of exciting. Oh, spider! Oh, there, Dad. So now that we are here in the maze, there are a few areas in here which would cause you to instantly die if you did not wear the necklace. because I guess they're supposed to be like water traps, and the necklace is like a flotation device, which kind of doesn't make sense and kind of does at the same time, but just so we have actual context, that is why we need to be wearing the necklace. So this room, the KB, actually stands for the name of the creator of the game. So I believe if I go look wall, the wall says Kevin Bales was here. That's what the KB stands for. Kevin Bales was the creator of this game, and as I mentioned before, I think he was like 16 or something when he made it, so that's why there's the occasional grammatical error, among other things, but I still remember this game incredibly fondly. You are in a maze. So. I think this actually might be one of the areas right here where if I wasn't wearing the necklace, I would just die. So it's a good thing I am. Big Spider. This, I believe, is the last fight in the game. So if we can just kill this motherfucker. Gotcha. Okay, so now I can drop the sword in the helmet, and that will make it easier to collect the rest of the trinkets because of the inventory limitations. No, I said 16 newsroom. I will even type it just to be safe. In other words, he was young. Or at least sort of young. And this, like, he was 16 in 1984, so obviously he's a good bit older even than myself and Ari. But yeah, I mean, this, it's funny because, you know, this is just a guy, you know, he probably made this in his basement, and I don't even know how, you know, my parents came to get it or whatever, but I guess my dad knew a lot, like, he knew some people, like, where he was working that had, like, old games, and even he used to play some games. My dad actually used to really like playing Pac-Man, which is kind of a weird thing to think about now, because he hasn't played video games in years, but there was a time. And he had some work buddies that always had, you know, the latest games. Ah, okay. So you were in a winding passage. This is definitely one of the trap rooms. So if I was not wearing the necklace, I think right about here I would die. I would say like you drowned or something. That is why you need to wear this. And here's the other winding passage. So, as you may recall, when we looked into the crystal ball earlier, it said, you see a man in a winding passage waving a wand. So, as you wave the wand, there is a puff, again, of smoke, revealing a secret passage. And this is like the fancy room. You are in the king's secret room. The walls are many colors. Look, walls. The walls are many colors. But perhaps more importantly, scepter. Fine. Look, scepter. It looks expensive, like so many other things. Okay, so that is essentially... Yeah, this is another room where you can drown for sure. I remember this. I drowned in this room as a kid for sure. Alright, you're in the dungeon annex. In the dungeon entrance hall. That's where the door that we opened before was. You're in the dungeon. You're in the torture room. There are chains on one wall and a large table. Look, chains. They look magical. Which is weird because you can't actually do anything with them. Look, table. It's covered with blood. That's just a flavor room. There's no actual item to get there. So, now what we can do... I do have to go back to the basement because I know we left the gold bar there. But I think that's the only thing we don't have right now, so... Drop sword. Drop helmet. Okay. Can't drop the lamp because can't drop the lamp or the necklace. Can drop the wand. So I think the only thing I'm missing is the gold bar. And if that's not true, then I screwed up, but I know I at least missed the gold bar, so back to the basement. And I mean, the only reason I don't have it is because of inventory space. So even in 1984, inventory space was a concern. Believe it or not. So I think it's down here. Yeah. Kevin Bale's room. Loop all the way around here. Look bar. Oh, yeah, I think it's look gold bar. Yeah, looks expensive. What else is new? I don't even know why I'm bothering. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if it was just memory limitations or what, but I would have made the descriptions much more entertaining than. But then again, what are the odds that this guy really thought that people were gonna play this game? You are in a maze. Don't really need to be here, but whatever. Okay, so I think I have everything now. I think this is effectively more or less the end of the playthrough. We'll see. I'm gonna loop through here one more time. Yes, I did newsroom, but it was definitely with the assistance of my parents because it was not obvious how to really play this game. And okay, later, Ari. We're so close to the end, though. Let's see how you should stick around to see how the game ends. It's super exciting. But you're going, and I'm sorry you won't be here to see it. All right, well, I think we have everything. I feel like I might be wrong, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of looping. I know we got everything in the battlements. Yeah, we did that. It's the helmet room. Yeah, I think I'm good, but there's only one way to find it. So here we are. Drop. Actually, hold on. Yeah. So I put all the trinkets on this side. This is just me being OCD, but classic Nick. Okay. Tori. Okay, so lamp, necklace, scepter. I'm gonna drop everything now. So lamp. And the book told us there was one simple thing we needed to do. Or not drop. Look. Gate. The book said, wave scepter. As you wave the scepter, the gate opens by itself. She'll drop the scepter. Nothing in my inventory because everything is in this room. So, GG. Well, GG. You've escaped the castle. You've collected these treasures. In other words, everything. You've killed these monsters. Everything. Your score, 1550. Perfect. So, I was right. I got everything. Play again. Why? Classic thing you would see in old games. So, in this case, my answer will be N. But that was awesome. So thank you to Aryan Newsroom and Winter very briefly for hanging out tonight. The Prince of Persia 2 thing didn't quite work out. I will be looking into that and hopefully having a more entertaining playthrough of Prince of Persia 2 soon. But it was fun to go back to Castle Adventure. I actually had been wanting to get this on stream at some point. Super duper old school. So one last time, I hope everybody enjoyed 1984, and I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of DOSBox and also end the stream. So thanks again, and I'm sure I will see you again soon.